I love you, Brooklyn.
Okay. It's kind of similar to like, you know, the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other shoulder.
Media, a mukbang, UK, MKB.
I feel like I'm saying something that could get me like canceled or something. Oh my god. I'm just now leaving the club. I think it was a successful solo night out. You guys want to see me? I'm under this like apartment lighting right now, as you can see. This is like somebody's like, I was not expecting. I actually don't know what I was expecting, honestly. First, I went to this bar called Mood Ring just to like pregame a little bit. I was like, you know what? I kind of want to find a place where I can pregame. Like I can take a couple of shots, get me a cute little like virgin cocktail, and you know, then go about my way to the actual function that I was headed to. All in all, I'm really glad that I went out. I am really satisfied with my night. I'm super tired. I'm ready to go to bed and lay down. Oh my god, the moon is super gorgeous. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great week. This is how this week's video is starting. I love you, Brooklyn. Oh my god, that was so loud. And there's a guy like on a scooter and he's probably looking at me so crazy, and now I'm like a little bit embarrassed. The walk of shame. I made it. Okay, I love you guys. Goodbye. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for walking me home. I apologize in advance if I look out of it. I am a hungover mess. Oh my god, look, it looks like I don't have eyebrows. I am currently sipping on my little Celsius vitamin C concoction, if you want to call it that. I'm about to go for a run really soon. I need to be out of here by like 11:30. I got invited to this open studio event that this really awesome photographer here in New York is hosting. She's gonna be doing headshots, she's gonna be doing Polaroids, model comp cards, that type of stuff. So it's gonna be really awesome. I'm really excited to, you know, hang out with her and meet some cool people, take some cool pictures and things like that. But first, I was like, yeah, I definitely want to, you know, get in the right headspace, get in the right energy. And yeah, I'm really excited. I haven't taken pictures in a while. All in all, I'm just really excited, and I'm really excited to take you guys along with me. It's gonna be really fun. This is the beat for today's shoot. Very simple. Honestly, just put a little bit of concealer under my eyes, and then I added some clear eyebrow gel to my eyebrows to shape them, and added some plumping lip gloss to my lips. So yeah, that's the look. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna go head over there because I am running just a little bit behind. So let's go. Yeah, you're the photographer, so let me know. Sorry, I actually realized that you were saying maybe I mean, we should play it now. I'm always playing it. I might play it a little bit. Is that okay?
They're literally glass. Like what? What do you use?
I'll post first and then I'll tell you.
Okay, yes. Okay, then let's do that hand in the pocket. That's great. Then step forward just off the wall. Great.
No, you're a fire sign? Diaries.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have you do side profile that way.
Same way?
Yeah. Actually, let's do yeah. Like bring your nose up a little bit, like from here, and then just kind of like drop your shoulders a little bit. And then let's try maybe doing like something like your arm and just like bring your other arm. No, I'm just gonna say, and then we're gonna do full body. Okay, but one moisturizer.
I would say sunscreen and like skincare items. Because that's how you get the I don't know what they put in sunscreen, but I use that as final.
I feel like it does add a little extra.
And then I would say exfoliate. So like a chemical exfoliant. That is sort of like so any sort of like exfoliant you can add. So again, getting rid of any sort of like actually I don't exfoliation is extra thing, and then just kind of honestly a little
that works for me. The face wash that actually is such a hack because I have like
I use that.
and it literally like I don't have
No, thank you for having me. I was like, of course I'm coming here.
It's more like editorial, artistic versus these which look like headshots.
I see the power in my face like that.
Yeah, because also like you have a white backdrop on the regular wall.
I think someone just called me. Okay, I have to go. Okay. This is me at the shoot. Hope you guys like the look. I don't know how the pictures came out. I know that they came out really good though, because these people are super talented. And I secretly want them to be friends with me. So, yeah, if you see this, let's be BFFs. You guys are super cool and super hot and super sexy. And yeah, okay, bye. Alright guys.
Oh my god.
Oh
This looks so good.
my gosh.
You also have like perfect eyebrows.
Thank you. Oh my god, this is so cute.
Jawline, skin, eyebrows, everything.
Oh my god. Stop.
Negative. The negative looks good.
Oh, that's fab. That's fab.
Like what?
Yes, Nini.
Dude, I do not win every time I was gag. They just call my number. crying. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. She was like, you're very welcome. So I have it here.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
My mom trying to set us up with her grand. She said, stay right here. And she's like, I would like you to meet my grandson.
Please.
I said, yeah.
Please right now, please. I cannot.
I was following their little friends to lovers truck. But yeah, I just put it in a puff after I took it out and had curled it real. Yeah, you could kind of see.
I love a natural curl moment. Like, you gotta really show the people, like, yeah, this is my, you know, natural curl. This is my natural beat.
Exactly.
You know, like, let's be for real for 1 second.
That's so real.
I feel like that's what's been so hard lately is, like, there's, like, certain habits that I used to have, and it's, like, trying to reinforce to my brain the fact that, like, it's like, no, like, I'm a new person now. Like, this is not something that, like, I do anymore. You know what I mean? Like, part of it is, like, the rewiring process. That's been kind of hard for me. I have the mindset of, like, okay, like, yes, I'm growing and evolving so much so that, like, I am pretty solid in, like, my new mindset that I've developed towards it. But it's also the fact that, like, okay, there's this old self that you're trying to shed as well. And so it's like you have your old self and then you have your new self, and then you're, like, put in these situations where you have to decide, like, okay, is this a decision that my old self would make, or is this a decision that my new self would make? And so I've seen that, like, come up in so many circumstances. And, like, I'll be honest, like, there's been situations where I've been like, okay, like, my old self kind of won. Like, I unfortunately gave in and did the thing or whatever. But it's, like, a constant thing where it's like, okay, you're put in a situation where it's like, okay, do I make this decision based off of what my old self would do? Or do I make this decision based off of what my new self would do, you know, the person that I'm stepping into? And so I feel like that's been, like, such a big challenge for me because it's happening all, like, it's constant, like, it's everywhere, you know what I mean? But I'm also realizing that that's part of the process. Like, it's part of the process of, like, becoming, like, the person that you're trying to become. Like, it's that final challenge of, like, okay, I'm here now, like, and I'm faced with this challenge. And it's kind of like the universe is testing you almost. It's kind of like, is Jalen going to make a decision based off of his old self, and then we give him, you know, give him the response of what his old self would do? Or is he going to choose based off of his new self and his new changed, you know, self, and, you know, manifest something, you know, whatever's going to come out of that based off of his new self? And it's just been showing up in so many different things, because it's like, you're so quick to, like, try to respond to things or, like, try to interact with things, like, based off of, yeah, that old self. But then it's like, no, like, I'm different now, I'm changed now, like, this is not what my new self would do, so let me not do that. It's kind of similar to, like, you know, the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other shoulder.
Yeah.
Like, that's the perfect analogy for it that I can think of. But I feel like because I've been making decisions based off of, like, my new self, that's also contributing to, like, the new experiences that I'm having. Because I'm like, honestly, I would not have, like, gone out by myself. Like, I would have still been, like, super anxious to, like, go out by myself. Or, like, I would have still been, like, super anxious about, like, meeting new people and taking pictures and, like, you know, really being out there, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I would have still been that person and, like, you know, stayed home the entire day. But I'm like, because I've, like, really been focused and, like, really been, like, really in it, like, really telling the universe, like, yeah, I'm ready now, like, I'm serious about this, and I've been, like, making decisions based off of that. I feel like I'm in a period where, like, it's all starting to manifest and it's all starting to, like, reflect back at me like so fast and like in such a interesting way, where I'm like, oh, like it's all making sense now. Like it's all like, it really is all about like energy and like really changing like the way that you see things and the way that like you control like your thoughts and your emotions and your attitudes about things. I feel like that's the crazy thing, because I feel like I feel like since I was a kid I've always knew that like this was going to be my life, which again is why it's so crazy. But I say that to say, it's like it's a thing that you always know that, but you just don't know how it's going to present itself, is what I'm trying to say. I've always been wanting to do like this like content creation and like making videos and stuff like that, but I feel like I had to go through the process of like really healing myself first before I got into it. Otherwise, because otherwise I would have, I don't know, I would not have been successful, or I would not have seen myself as being successful with it. It really all makes sense like why I had to go through what I went through first before I stepped into it, because it's like now that now that I've like healed through a lot of it, and now that I have this like experience and I've healed from it, and I have like all of this like spiritual knowledge and like mental knowledge and stuff like that, like I can now take that and like share with other people and help other people and really serve this larger purpose of like really opening people's minds to like what's possible and like the larger things in life. You know, the experiences that you're having and the things that you're going through, they're happening for a reason. You know, it's not just something that, it's not something that you're not supposed to be going through. Because again, it's like a lesson that you have to learn, and that the universe knows that like because you're about to go through it and because you're going through it, it's like you're gonna have the understanding of like, you're just gonna look at things a little bit differently, and you're gonna appreciate the fact that like once you do have like that positive outcome, you're gonna really realize like, oh, like I needed to have this happen in order to, you know, really enjoy the fruits of what I'm experiencing now in the future. Good morning, beautiful people of the world. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Monday. It's a new week, a new work week at least. I finally have some time to like get my video ready to be posted, because again, it's Monday and today is a new day and it's a new week, and that means you guys get a new video from me. Well, first, I just want to give myself a little pat on the back, because over the weekend, you guys know how I was saying, you know, I want to be a little bit more productive, or I just want to be a little bit more intentional and do things ahead of time and in a more organized fashion, especially when it comes to just like editing and making sure the video is ready and giving myself like actual time and energy to do the work and like not rushing it or anything. That's what I did. Friday night, I don't think I did anything Friday night, but Saturday morning, you know, I got my video ready. I fully edited my video. I exported my video, uploaded my video onto YouTube. And yeah, it's already ready. I'm already ready to like, you know, add any sort of like finishing touches to the video and stuff like that. And it's done. I got everything done, and I was still able to do like other things throughout the weekend. So I think the lesson in that is to be organized, to do things ahead of time, don't procrastinate, and to have fun with it also, you know, to not, you know, be so like nitpicky or, you know, just making an effort not to stress myself out about it. But I say that to say, you also have to do things. Like, part of not stressing yourself out about it is actually doing things ahead of time and like actually dissecting, you know, your work, spreading your work out. That way it seems like, you know, you're kind of, you know, approaching it in a more organized fashion, as opposed to feeling as though you have to get everything done and uploaded and everything has to be in there at a certain time. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm just really glad that, you know, I took my own advice and was like, okay, let me actually do this ahead of time and be organized and professional about this. And we're here. Now I'm just like trying to figure out what I'm gonna be titling the video, but I want to make sure that, I don't know, it makes sense and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing now. You guys can sit back, relax, maybe listen to me brainstorm a little bit.
Hello, you guys. I told you guys I was gonna record my...
So 0, 0, 0 is going to be, or no, it's going to be mid-run. Mid-run chat. Mid-run chat, mid-run... maybe mid-run rest break. I'm just gonna say mid-run chat. Okay. 258 unboxing and FaceTime featuring LT. I'm just gonna put a heart. That's my nickname for Latrell.
Outfit too, like that's so crazy. Cloud.
Oh my gosh. I went on the biggest rant about like my dating life. But I like it. Mukbang, I think I'm gonna title this one Mukbang. You guys gotta let me know. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Is it mukbang? Mukbang? Let's see what Google says. Is it mukbang or mukbang?
According to Wikipedia, a mukbang, UK, MKB mukbang, US, MKB mukbang, Korean, myeokbang, RR, mukbang, pronounced mukpa lit. Eating Room is an online audio-visual broadcast in which a host consumes various quantities of food while interacting with the audience.
Okay, so it's giving mukbang. So maybe let me stop saying mukbang. So that I don't sound crazy online, like, oh my gosh. Anyway, okay, yeah, this is gonna be my mukbang. Okay. We got the timestamps. We got the timestamps, you guys. I think I'm gonna title this NYC vlog. NYC diaries. I think it is NYC diaries, because I feel like my videos are very like, they're very much structured like a diary, so if that makes sense. The reason why I'm talking through this is because part of the process of like posting on YouTube and like making videos and putting the videos up is also trying to figure out like, how should I title it? What should be the thumbnail? What kind of tags and stuff do I need in here? There's also like the logistical part of it, you know? So that's what I'm trying to work through now. Now that my brain is like awake and fresh and I can think about these things.
All right, you guys. I think we're like 4 miles down. Either 3 or 4 miles down. But we're at Prospect. And I'm also listening to the new Childish Gambino. So far, it's really good. Like the Flo Milli track and the track with Amaray. It really beats, like, but all around, it's a pretty cohesive album so far. And I can't say I'm surprised. This is the first Childish Gambino project that I listened to, like, in full. And I actually don't even know how many projects he's put out. I feel like I'm saying something that could get me, like, canceled or something. So I apologize in advance. But I have not listened to a full Childish Gambino project until this one. But yeah, I can genuinely say this one is pretty good. I like it. But nonetheless, I'm gonna finish my run. Here's the park. There's the park. There's me. And yeah, it's a good run. Helping my Nike app didn't stop, so let me go. I hope you guys have a good one. And I'll talk to you guys after my run. Okay, bye.
Hello, you guys. I'm sitting on the floor again. I feel like Trisha Paytas in her old YouTube videos from back in the day when she used to sit on her kitchen floor and just talk about things. The past 2 days I've been feeling just a little bit like tired and like, I don't know, just a little bit tired. My energy was just a little bit depleted. And so yeah, I was just feeling a little bit off these past 2 days. And so Monday I was feeling a little bit groggy. Didn't really feel too productive during the workday, same as today. Both nights I didn't really sleep all too well. I don't know, I just felt like I was going a little bit off course. I just felt a little bit off these past 2 days. And so me being the typical Capricorn moon, like anytime I feel off, I tend to also be a little bit hard on myself because I can never really, it's hard for me to navigate the reason why I feel off. And then I feel like the other thing for me is that like, because I feel off, I go into this mode where like I try to figure out, okay, what can I do to like not feel off as quickly as I can? You know what I mean? Like, what can I do to like quickly get me back on, like in the groove, like on my path? Because of that, it's been a pretty like frustrating like past 2 days. Not frustrating, but just, I don't know, a little bit irritating. I was just feeling weird and I didn't know why I was feeling weird, and like I didn't know what to do to like not feel weird anymore. I'd say the biggest lesson that I have to learn right now is to relax and to stop being so hard on myself. I feel like I definitely need to understand that like it's not always going to be this like upward movement, you know? Like it's not always going to be this like up. Things are gonna have their ups and downs. Like it's not always going to be like a super productive day or a super eventful day. You know, some days are gonna be non-productive. Some days you're gonna be tired and you're not gonna want to do anything. Some days you're just gonna feel a little bit groggy. Like just understanding that like I'm a human being and like it's okay to go through the motions of being a human being. Like I won't always be in the best condition all the time. You know, I can try my best, you know, and I can try my best to give my best. But I feel like I also deserve to give myself compassion and give myself patience and give myself the love that I know I deserve. And so today, honestly, I was like, you know, I'm honestly just gonna rest today. Like, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna throw on a hoodie and some sweatpants and I'm just gonna crawl up in my bed and like not do anything. But I knew deep down that like, I knew that that wasn't going to make me feel any better. It was just gonna make me feel worse. And so I got home. As soon as I walked in the door, I was like, okay, Jalen, like the rest of today, what is going to make you feel more satisfied with your day? What can we do? What can we do now in this present moment to make you feel better about today or these past 2 days? And I was literally talking to myself in my bedroom. I was like, you know, like, honestly, the thing that would make me feel so much better about today and yesterday is if I went on a run. Is if I got outside and I just went for a run and I just played my music and I just enjoyed the scenery and moved my body. And I was like, you know what? The weather's not the complete best because it's a little bit rainy today. But if that's the thing that's going to make you feel better and more satisfied and happy in this present moment, then we're gonna do it. Let's do it. We'll do it. And I did it. And I played me a good little album. I listened to the new Childish Gambino album. I changed up my routine of going to one of the running tracks. Instead, I went to Prospect Park and I ran. And I really just went for it. I gave myself what I wanted. I gave myself what I knew would make me feel better. And I felt good and I feel happy and I'm in such a brighter and better mood. Like, honestly. And sorry, my lips are dry. I think I'm really, I won't say emotional, but I really am so like deeply in love with myself. Like I feel an intense amount of love for myself, and I feel like just reflecting on the conversation that I had with myself and actually taking a step back and like talking to myself through what I was going through and coming up with a solution, a healthy solution. It just feels so amazing because I just feel like it's so indicative of the amount of like growth and the amount of love that I have developed for myself. So much so that, you know, I'm taking care of myself, I'm loving myself, I'm listening to myself and my needs and my wants and my desires, and I'm acting on them, and I'm actively healing myself and embracing every single aspect of myself. And it's just this beautiful relationship that has blossomed. I'm so overwhelmed by it in the most positive way. I feel like that's the only way I can like describe it. It's such an overwhelming feeling. And I feel like through me, like through having this newfound love within myself, it's almost as if my reality is reflecting that back to me through the experiences that I've been having so far and through the people that I've met so far. It's like all of the love that I've been giving myself, it's being given back to me through other people and through other experiences and nature and all that stuff. And when you get to know yourself on a truly deep level, it's like life becomes so beautiful and like magical and like, I don't know.
Belts to the great powerhouse of the universe. He is constantly drawing power to himself from all sources. For thus centered, knowing himself, conscious of his own power, the thoughts that go from his mind are thoughts of strength. And by virtue of the law that like attracts like, he, by his thoughts, is continually attracting to himself from all quarters the aid of all whose thoughts are thoughts of strength. And in this way, he is linking himself with this order of thought in the universe.